Hi, I'm Bob Rubin with your 401ksource.com. This video is to help you, our referral partners, to identify and qualify potential 401k clients. We want to optimize your time spent and maximize your success in recruiting potential clients. Now, most of our employers think that their 401k plans are being run properly, are in compliance with the rules, of which there are a lot, that they are receiving a great rate of return, have good investment options, and their employees are financially stress-free. Now, in my experience, I find a lot of times this is not the case. So here are some of the things you can look for as a referral partner to help identify some good 401k prospects. One of the components to be considered is a profit-sharing plan, which is generally included when a 401k is initially set up. The next component is some version of a safe harbor, and we also include a separate defined benefit pension plan. Now, the combination of the safe harbor, the defined benefit plan, and a profit sharing component allows an owner or owners, depending upon an employee census, to contribute upwards of $300,000 per year. Now, we have up on the screen a real case, existing client. We've changed the numbers to protect the innocent. But it's actually the plan design is the plan design, and it was a couple years ago. And we have highly compensated owners, we have highly compensated non-owners, and we have non-highly compensated employees. So we have three different groups. That's how the census fact pattern works out. Different dates of hire, ages, and compensation, which clearly shows on the left-hand side. As you go through columns 3 through 8, those are all different parts of the plan. And let's go all the way over to column 10. Let's jump over to there. And if you go down a little bit, you'll see 68.46%. This is a key number that the owners cared about. This is the percentage of the benefit that they get out of the total amount of the contribution. That's both employees and employer contribution. Now, the total employer contribution is all the way in the bottom left, which is $673,498. They were not happy with that. They wanted to get a higher percentage of the contribution, and they wanted the total amount of the contribution higher. So now we have the new plan design up on the screen. Same employee census. If you look on the left, all the same, highly comps, owners, highly comp, non-owners, non-highly comps, everything's the same, except we did do a little difference on which non-highly compensated employees we chose. But if you look across 3, 4, 5 through 8, a little bit of difference, not a lot. But at the end of the day, it all adds up that if you go back to column 10 and you go back to the same spot on this page, it's 89.46%, which is a significant increase from the 68.46. The owners loved this. In addition, the total amount of the employer contribution went from $673,000 up to $939,000. So between the total increase in the percentage and the total amount of the contribution, this was a winner. They were excited, and this was the changes that were made. Now, this is just one specific example of how your 401ksource.com can review an employee census and help you come up with a better plan for your clients. So first, are they using paychecks or ADP? Does your plan have a $2 million minimum balance? Does your plan have a low employee participation rate? You've heard that they have administrative issues. Or your client has had a 401k for a long time and you haven't heard anything. Now let's look at each one of these. First, why ADP or paychecks? In our firm's experience of interacting with ADP and paychecks, we consider their clients to be low-hanging fruit. Their clients are easy to pick off, their fees are generally expensive, their investment choices are unimaginative, and have high fees. And they usually don't do a great job of ongoing employee communication and education. Now, second, the reason we mentioned a $2 million minimum target balance is because a plan that has a $2 million balance usually has enough participants and ongoing cash flow to really take advantage of the specialized services that we offer in improving your clients' 401k experience. Next, if you hear that the employer has a low participation rate for his employees, Say, for example, 5 are participating of 50 employees. That is probably a symptom of bigger problems in the 401k. Now, fourth, administrative issues in 401ks can be common. Sometimes your client's employees are not aware of all things 401k. Sometimes the record keeper is doing a poor job of interacting with your client's employees or the administrator. Sometimes it's a combination of both. Either way, you want to have a financial advisor in there that is overseeing the plan and assisting in making these problems go away. Now, lastly, you should consider that if your client has a 401k and you haven't heard from them in a while, then they should be considered a good prospect. You might ask why. That is because a lot of plan sponsors ignore their 401k. There are problems and no one is aware of them. They're probably festering. In which case, it's a good idea to have us come in and review the 401k on behalf of your client. As a matter of fact, if your client thinks their 401k is on autopilot, call us. After you've qualified the client, it's time for your 401k source to do our job, to do the heavy lifting of closing the deal and onboarding the client to their new 401k plan. To make this process run smoothly, we ask that you complete the referral worksheet, which includes additional company and key contact information. We will then set up a referral call for you and your client to be introduced to a member of our team. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email us at info@your401ksource.com. Thank you for watching and have a great day.